Hi, this is Tom Sedlak, General Manager at 33rd Company Residential Property Management. Thanks so much for watching our video blog series. Today's topic is tenant screening in Minnesota. Probably one of the biggest and most important things that a good management company can do for you is to properly screen tenants. Remember, your home is one of your greatest assets. Literally, you're entrusting an individual with a multi-$100,000 asset, and it is absolutely critical that you screen, and make sure you've got the most responsible adults possible in your home. When 33rd Company does a screen, it is way more than just simply looking at a credit score. In fact, we don't even look at individual credit scores, and I'll get to that in a moment. We look for credit, income, and criminal history. For credit, we want to make sure that the individual has an appropriate and responsible credit history. When we look at the credit results, we look at the credit file and all the ones and the zeros that make up all their payment history. We look for NSFs, PL write-offs, bankruptcies, foreclosures. We look at their payment history. Are they paying their water bill on time? Little things like that make a big difference when it comes to finding prudent and responsible adults that are going to be proactive in your home and not reactive, and that's an important thing. Income, 3 times the rent. That's probably the highest standard nationally for making sure that people have sufficient disposable income for their housing needs, and 3 times the rent is what we use as a baseline screening. For criminal, absolutely. The reason is because you don't want people that are not responsible fundamentally, are not going to be proactive in their lives, and to meet all of their obligations, either contractually or personally, when it comes to renting. So that's why the criminal check is done. We also do a national data archive check for a sex offender as well as meth lab, because those are very important topics as well to make sure that we screen for. What does all this mean? It means that we are confident that we found the best tenant possible. We have a 1-year tenant guarantee. That's the absolute longest tenant guarantee nationally. We stand behind the tenants that we place, and you'll find all the details of our tenant guarantee on our website. When we do a screen, again, it's a discrepancy-based screen. We're not just simply looking at a credit score and making a lazy decision like a mortgage broker would do. Can they pay today so that I can lob this debt and obligation over the fence and sell it off to Fannie Mae tomorrow? We're going to be stuck with that tenant for a year or more. So that's why we want to do a discrepancy-based screen and make sure they're fundamentally responsible adults. Tenancy is always the #1 decision when placing and leasing a home. The rent price that you're getting is a #2 decision. It's very easy to raise the rent and lower your standards and find someone that has been denied for many other rentals but is willing to pay a higher price because of all those denials. Again, lowering your standards is not the answer. You want to maintain the highest standards, and in fact you want to reduce your rents, maybe even slightly below market. The reason is because responsible adults expect a bit of a discount when it comes to finding rental properties, and you want to give it to them. And they're going to reward you with less turnover. They're going to stay longer. Our average tenancies are over 3 years, and they're going to take better care of the home, and that responsible, proactive tenant is going to be a much better cash flow situation for you than finding someone that is unable to afford the rent or has other credit or criminal issues that will prevent them from being responsible tenants. So we set a very high bar, and we're very successful in screening, and the results of course speak for themselves. 33rd Company last year had less than a 0.5% eviction rate. What that means is 99.5% of our tenants have successful tenancies. That's what you're looking for. That's what 33rd Company can provide. Thanks for watching.